Explain what do you know about our restaurant. I have done research on your restaurant. Traffic has increased for the past couple of years. You offer great benefits with options of bonus potential. I have read positive reviews which led me to believe your company is where I want to be. Explain what makes you a perfect contender for this position. My work background in the restaurant business, acquired skills, and qualifications are all perfect for this position. Tell me, why do you want to become a manager of our restaurant? First of all, you can mention the skills you possess, claiming that you believe to have enough skills to be a good manager of this restaurant. You can also say that you are motivated and like a busy and challenging working environment. On top of that, you can compliment the interviewer again, saying that it is a good restaurant, that you see a potential and would be proud to manage it and see ways how to improve it even more. Tell me, have you ate at our restaurant before? Yes, I am a food lover. I have tried many cuisine, and I must say, your restaurant make the best healthy dishes that are tempting too. Explain me, why are you the best candidate for us? You won't find anyone more devoted, dedicated, and hardworking than me. I am very passionate about this job, and I want nothing more than to be given this wonderful opportunity. It would honestly change my life. Tell us, what would you improve in our restaurant? I need to stress it once again. As a good restaurant manager, you should have answer to every question. If you do your own research before an interview, you will know what to say. But anyway, even if there is nothing on your mind, you can always count on typical answers such as that you want to work on brand building and on improving the overall customer experience. That never hurts. Suppose any dish is not selling, what will you discuss with the chef? We can review it if we can still do something to improve the taste, presentation, and portion of the dish. Otherwise, we will remove it from the menu and replace it with something seemingly saleable. Tell me, are you aware of the mental requirements of the job? Mental requirements might be intensive workload, working under pressure, stress, long hours, long periods of standing up and walking, and performing administrative tasks. Explain, how would you deal with an employee who is not meeting expectations? The employees at a restaurant greatly impact the success of the operation. If someone is not performing, the restaurant may suffer. Interviewers often ask, what would you do in this scenario? They may provide you with a hypothetical situation or ask for an example from your previous experience. Suppose you have noticed or witnessed the chef using expired ingredients. What do you say? I need to correct him not to serve the expired products. It will suffer the food quality as well, and I will take some action on this by bringing this to notice to the upper management. Tell me, what would you do to prepare for a health inspection? Part of our job as a restaurant manager is to maintain a clean and healthy environment for the guests and staff. Some people assume that they can simply clean before the inspection happens. But this is not the best idea because inspections can happen when you least expect them. Instead, it is better to discuss the things you would do daily to ensure that your restaurant meets the health standards. Explain, how would you motivate staff working in our restaurant? Motivation is a key to succeed as a whole. especially for places like a busy restaurant. It is actually not an easy task to motivate the staff. You should think about it before an interview and based upon your previous experiences, come with a sort of a plan. However, if there is nothing on your mind, you can tell that you will use some team building activities, motivational bonuses, as well as try to create a friendly environment in order to keep the staff motivated and happy about being there. Explain what are the most common mistakes for this job and how to solve them. Restaurant managers may end up making mistakes while on duty. Some common ones are not seeing food preparation work constantly, not handling staffing issues properly, and failing to provide excellence in customer service. All these are easy to overcome through meticulousness and deep knowledge of the actual job description of a restaurant manager. Explain what makes you an effective manager. I believe I would make a very effective manager because I possess the traits that make a good leader. I am kind, fair, and can be stern without causing conflict. I am passionate, motivated, and inventive. I know that I could lead a team while also being willing to listen to new ideas and delegate when needed. I feel that I am very responsible and I would do just about anything to not let my peers or superiors down. Tell me, why do you want this food service management position? Seems an obvious enough question, but you should come to the interview ready to explain just how passionate you are about the job, and if you aren't, well, it might be a time to pick another profession. Key answers here identify both while the role fits your personality and life goals, and why you appreciate the company. Tell me, as a part of your previous management experience, did you make reports and presentations for the senior management? All managers report to senior management. Managers keep their senior manager or director updated with oral and written reports. Explain what have you learned from your mistakes at other positions. You won't appear credible unless you have a specific example at hand. Before you head to the interview, reflect on your previous experiences and write down any scenarios in which you grew from an event. Your best bet may be to choose one of these events in which the mistake was inconsequential and unintentional but resulted in lessons learned. Explain how would you manage a shift that is understaffed. One of the key components to a successful restaurant is a healthy and sufficient staff. In the event that someone calls in sick, you need to be able to solve the problem so the restaurant continues to run smoothly. For example, you might call the other employees who are not working to get the shifts covered. You can also try to enforce a policy that discourages employees from calling in sick. For your information, we are struggling with leadership in our restaurant. How will your leadership make us better? I will have one-to-one meeting with the management staff, address the situation by showing them that we are as a team need to regroup and work together for our company benefit and also for our personal growth. As you know, inventory reports, revenue reports, payroll reports, etc. are very important to us. How can you demonstrate to me and how you will handle this with precision and keeping them most up to date? I will have a scheduled time to do inventory delegate and gather information weekly and double check before submitting to the management. Explain what one goal did you set for yourself that you missed at your last restaurant and what did you learn from that? I wanted to grow with the company with a view to owning a franchise later, but my transfer derailed the plan. However, I learned that the change is the only constant thing in life because my transfer actually opened my eyes to the other possibilities. Explain what have you learned from your past jobs that related to restaurant supervisor. The most important thing that I have learned is that the customer indeed is always right, even when he is wrong. Unless the situation is really grave, it is important to satisfy your customers completely to retain the business. Tell me in your life what experiences have been most important to you that related to restaurant manager. Working as a restaurant manager means that you meet new people every day, and meeting new people from different walks of life is a great experience. Explain how you would be a resource for our restaurant. I am a 10 years, resourceful, and know the restaurant business inside out. I also have vast experience in leading and training restaurant staff, and I am a positive that this experience will be a great contribution. Explain me what is your greatest weakness and what are you doing to improve it. I missed a bit about high technology system, but I am not ashamed to ask to help to know how to use it. Usually, I need to see once or at least twice for programmation until know it perfectly. Explain me about the last restaurant you worked at. It was an ice lounge which was totally freezing temperature where we used to serve piping hot food and hot drinks. It was of 90 covers, fine dining. Explain what makes you the best candidate for this position. Well, it's passion for me being as a hospitality member. I am enjoying my job. My experience make me more confident. I have positive attitude. I have done best job in present company. Achieved all the goals in my previous company. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for more future videos like this. And also share this video with your friends.